the freezer a mile from me and I had no idea. I'm just finding out about this now. Tell me I'm not the only one who didn't know that this was a thing. Yesterday I went to Whole Foods by chance, and if you know anything about Whole Foods, then you know at like 9 a.m. and after it becomes wild. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It turns into a jungle. People gotta get their fresh allergy-friendly foods. You know it has to be that way. So I was getting overwhelmed. You know, I went there at a bad time. Went there at like lunchtime. My bad. It was my mistake. It's that loud noise. Just the man on his bulldozer. Back to the story. I went to the freezer aisle because, you know, I was like, I just gotta get something quick and get out of here to eat. And out of the corner of my eye, what do I see? I see the blue. I see the Levain blue. It was like a little beacon of light in this crazy Whole Foods situation. So what are these? These are frozen Levain cookies that are now in Whole Foods nearest to you, maybe. I don't know. These were $10 a piece, I believe. I don't have the receipt. Or do I? Wait. Let's check. Yes, $9.99. They actually have 3 flavors, but I only ended up getting these 2. We have dark chocolate chip and chocolate chip walnut. Those are the only 2 that really matter. The other one was like double chocolate, double chip. But I figure we're having this one, then it's not really gonna change. Oh my gosh, loving. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. I was just thinking when I started this video, should I try to say it Levain or just keep going with Levain? I probably should say Levain and stop saying that it's, okay, yeah. It says right here, Levain. It's Levain. Wait, what? Levain. Levain? 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 What was I saying? Anyway, I got these yesterday, didn't have time to make a video, and I'm really getting my hopes up. But I don't know if maybe that's not a good idea, because wouldn't we have heard about, more people have heard of these if they were good? All you need to do is heat them in your oven. So I have turned the oven on to 350. Okay, let's open them. So first impressions is wow. Okay, these are little dinky. These are like normal sized cookies compared to Levain cookies, which isn't that kind of the appeal of Levain cookies? Like, isn't that what makes them a Levain cookie, that they're these big, massive cookies? Okay, so on the packaging it does say these are 2-ounce cookies, and I believe the normal sized ones are 6 ounces. So here's what they look like. I mean, they've got the look, let's not deny that. Size aside, let's see how they'll actually taste. But first, let's open the chocolatey one. Okay, so here's the chocolatey ones, and oh my gosh, when I opened them, you got the nicest whiff of chocolate up your nostrils, up my nostrils. I mean, they look good. I guess we'll just have to see how these go. So we have to put them in for how long? Oh, they only need to go in for 5 to 7 minutes, or until desired temperature, and then let them cool for a minute. So pretty simple. Well, let's put them in. So I'm putting them on a silicone mat. I'm not sure, it doesn't say if we should or not. So I'll see you in 5 minutes, maybe 7. Here they are. They look kind of oh, okay. I guess they're done. Then I put them in for 7 minutes just to be sure they were done. So let's hope so. All right, here's our freshly baked Levain cookies. They smell good. They smell like Levain cookies. I'll give them that. But can these stand the test of time? Let's start with this one, the classic walnut chocolate chip. I'm really nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous because I don't want these to be a disappointment. I'm really, really, really hoping that these turn out, they taste good. I'm speechless, and not in a bad or a good way, just speechless. I mean, they kind of look like a little Levain cookie. I mean, they're holding their thickness in there. I don't know. Okay, so that one, the inside was still, like the very center was a little frozen. Next time I'll put them in a little longer, or like move my rack up from the middle to a higher rack. So these are not bad. There's a good ratio of walnut and chocolate chip in here. It's giving off similar vibe. I'm really curious now what other people think, but to me, I think these are pretty good. I feel it's like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10, which is good in my opinion. But let's try the chocolate. This one, okay. Ooh, this one's crumbly, just like their cookies. I'm really impressed. I'm happy. I'm very happy with this. I think they're really good. They have a really, it tastes just like a little mini one, which, you know, I mean, that's the only thing that I would say is that's kind of why I want a Levain cookies, because they're big. I'm really happy. I think that you should buy them and try them. If you have a Whole Foods near you or wherever else they're selling them, I would give it a go. I mean, they're more expensive than buying like a pack of cookies, but if you, this like hits the cookie craving more, you know what I mean? You're getting a warm cookie that is kind of bakery-esque. It's not just like your normal Keebler. Is that a cookie brand? It's not like Chips Ahoy cookie brand that you're just gonna buy. So I think this is worth it. It's like, I guess kind of a little more gourmet treat for yourself. They did a really good job executing this. So double thumbs up from me. I don't know why I did the double thumbs up. Let me know if you guys have tried these and what you think. If you think that the size, how much the size matters. And I'll just leave it at that.